All right, thank you, Jordan. We have Scott Farrell from Black Mountain Plumbing in studio. How are you, man?
Good.
All right, listen, just for anybody that doesn't know, what do you do as a company?
We're mainly a service and repair company. We do commercial and residential new construction and repairs and remodeling.
And what I like about you is the kind of reviews you have online. I mean, you're like the top rated plumber in San Diego because of happy customers, right?
Well, because of happy customers and highly trained plumbers and my staff, the reviews speak of my staff. They're just excellent.
It's great. So we got a toilet here. I mean, toilets can cause a lot of problems in someone's home. Let's jump into, what a leaky toilet does and how to resolve it.
Okay, and this is the big deal why we're here today. A lot of times people have the mechanisms inside their toilet that are leaking, and they don't know it, but the water goes from the tank into the bowl, and that's happening 24 hours a day. And when that happens, it's causing calcium lime buildup in the piping that goes out to your street.
Which can cause problems later, blockage, breakage.
Bad problems.
Okay.
And then the leaky water that goes from the tank into the bowl, if there's a soft stoppage, which we all know what that is, and you leave, it goes from the tank to the bowl but doesn't go down the drain and it overflows.
So a soft stoppage means a very slow leak that you almost won't detect until it's too late.
We'll say toilet paper.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Other debris.
Yeah,
there we go.
You're right. And so you can flush the toilet, you leave, and you didn't know it stopped up. But this is still leaking like it has been for weeks or months from here into here, but it's not going down the drain, causing calcium lime buildup. Now it's going to fill up the bowl and overflow all over your house and down the stairs to the first floor and take out the ceilings, and it's crazy.
So there's different things that can happen. One is wasting a lot of water, but the most dangerous thing is if you're gone and the toilet overflows and floods your home, does damage.
Yeah, nobody even has to flush it.
And a simple thing like this, show this test that anybody can do. I mean, it's costs nothing, right?
Right. We have these.
What is that?
Well, they're like colored tablets, dye tablets.
Okay.
The home stores have them. Ace Hardware probably has them. That'd be a good place to look. And then also the water department has them. And you could also just use food coloring. And we put a couple of these tablets in here already. It turned the water blue.
Right.
And what that's going to do is, without you flushing the toilet, if it's leaking around the drain inside this toilet tank, it's gonna show up in here. Now this is a brand new toilet, a nice Toto toilet, not leaking. But if it was leaking, if you can see the bowl part now,
can they see that? I think they can a little bit. Yeah, they can see that.
If it was leaking, you're gonna see the blue coming in, and that's the problem.
Okay.
See how it came down the edges?
Yeah.
And out the bottom?
So that's the test. So no blue?
No blue.
Good.
No blue good.
Blue bad.
Any blue bad.
Right.
And so then if you establish that the toilet has a problem leaking, what are the solutions? What are your options?
Sure. If the toilet's 10 years old or newer, fix it. Replace the parts that need to be replaced in there. And whenever you work on a toilet, replace as many parts as you can. Now, especially if you've hired a plumber, look, the labor's about the same to take all the parts out.
Because they're already in there.
And throw it all away and start new. Don't just replace a flapper or a flush handle. Get all the parts for here. They're plastic, and if one part needs replaced, there's not that many parts in here.
So guys, it's like a tune-up on your car.
But
you just
here's the thing.
Do more than just the plugs.
Right. At the end of the day, these high-efficiency toilets, I mean, they're not that expensive, so it might be worth just replacing the whole toilet.
The trapways on them are huge. I mean, they'll flush lots of stuff down these toilets, and they flush great. They use way less water. They are a high-efficiency toilet. There's engineers that have been going to school for these things for years now. They're not like this is an engineered toilet to use.
I've seen one of the other manufacturers put marbles and fill the toilet up with marbles to show that it has the power to.
Oh yeah, and so the money you'll save on the water is amazing. It'll pay for your toilet. So.
All right, Scott, we got to get to a fan question here on social media. We're seeing some warping and darkening of the bottom of the cabinets next to our dishwasher. We don't see any actual leak, however, and had the dishwasher serviced. Please help.
Well, if you've had it serviced and you've looked and checked for any recent spillage or water, from underneath the machine, it might be a usage issue. If you open the door on a dishwasher and And this is after it was serviced. Okay, so he says the gasket works, the pump's good, the water supply is good. So the dishwasher guy says your dishwasher's fine, and there's warping on the floor. Then it could be you're opening the door too soon, and the steam or the water from the inside the door is draining down the door and onto the floor.
Okay, so that means he's talking to my kids, Dylan and Gavin, because they're always impatient. They're opening it like halfway
Or
through.
my wife yelling at me because I open the door really quick to get a coffee cup out.
So slow down. You can wait for that coffee, Greg.
That's a usage thing. It'll ruin your floor.
Scott Farrell, Black Mountain Plumbing, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks.
Make sure you contact them on ApprovedHomePros.com. And Jordan Fraser stopped by Best Value Glass showroom to get a tutorial on retrofit windows and learn how they're installed and why they save so much money and energy.